Test, 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 test. Whoops. What have I done? What's gone wrong? What the? Hold on. What the fuck? What the? What just happened? What?
Take your resident content cowboy.
Alright, well, whatever.
Here.
Can you guys hear that?
I am live on stream. We are streaming on YouTube.
Seems like it.
Right now,
I'm gonna assume you can hear that.
This is happening. The leaker extraordinaire El Chico Eevee has said that this is not confirmed, but it looks like we have the next 4 Pokemon coming to Unite.
Oh boy.
4 of them are very exciting in different ways. I've got the chat with me so we can guess some of them. If you don't want to be spoiled on what these possibly are, please exit now.
Well, this is what I want my spoilers to be. I'm not waiting.
Let's start with what my favorite is of the bunch.
Goodra.
For sure.
Yes!
Goodra possibly coming to Unite. Goodra is...
Let's go! This is one of my favorites ever. I didn't think in a million years this would get in. That's why I said I didn't think. I think I only had like 1 or 2 left. I didn't think this would ever get in.
The chat always freezes for some reason lately. It's so dumb. I don't know why, but I really think they could make this a defender or all-rounder. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Goodra. I think.
Let's go.
That little Goomy.
Yes.
What game did it first drop in? Was it XY, Black White? I can't remember.
Who knows?
Either way, when I first found it, I put it on my team.
Probably XY.
Saying, I'm gonna nurture this thing no matter what. It is XY. Thank you.
Thought so.
Nurture it. I'm gonna make it something no matter what, and then it ended up being Goodra, and I was like, dang, I love this freaking Pokemon. So this is really, really exciting. We have a few more.
Yes, it's probably gonna have Dragon Breath.
We're gonna talk about them as we go here. Let me pull up our next Pokemon coming to the game. This is one that's been talked about for a while, and that.
Oh yeah, the Pokken Deluxe. Yeah, that's totally coming here. Surely that one gets in. I've heard that also an option might be Tropius, which I don't understand. Surely that one's farm, right? It could be a character. I mean, they put in like Cramorant and stuff, but still. Yeah, this one's definitely coming in as a playable character.
See the damage over time stuff you could do with the fire, what you would do with the ghost build on the side of this. I think this could be a really cool choice for Unite. I don't really see another way for this to be in the game outside of it being an attacker, right? I mean,
yeah,
I think
it has to be a mage, surely. Surely it's like a special burn kind of character.
Maybe we can use the fire from it to unfreeze our chat, because sometimes our chat freezes, and maybe Chandelure could help us out a little bit with this. I think it would be a ghost attacker, right? I think so.
Surely.
Ooh, it could have some invisibility.
Yet another ghost Pokemon. What a surprise. At least this one probably won't have invisible.
There's not much you can do about it. It's time for every Pokemon to be invisible, apparently. Let's talk about the next Pokemon rumored to be coming to the game. I'm sure I'm going to get the name of this wrong. Is it Tropius or Tropius?
Tropius.
I'm guessing like tropical.
Like Autotrophy.
Either way, this could be the next one of the next Pokemon coming into the game here. I gotta be honest, I'm not. Yes, are these leaks? These are leaks. There are files inside the game that are pointing to these being in the game, but nothing is confirmed. We don't have them actually in the game, running around, being playable. But these are possible leaks of what could be coming to Pokemon Unite very, very soon.
The fact that it's sandwiched in between 2 definitely playable characters suggests that it might be a character.
I don't know where you would put this Pokemon. Like
support?
Trying to put it defender, supporter, attack.
Yet another support defender hybrid, one would assume.
This is one of those, and I say this a lot.
A healing defender, maybe.
Attacker in the chat, defender maybe. This is one of those Pokemon where I think this is like a Dodrio choice. It's not one of the most popular choices. It's going to be a bit of a head scratcher, but it could be really fun. Really cool. I see a lot of attacker, a lot of defender coming in the chat. So, you know, they really could do a lot of different things with a lot of different Pokemon. Some people are saying Speedster. So you got to put it in the jungle. That's true. You got to put it in the jungle. We got some people thinking defender, and they need to add more.
I see what you've done there.
Game. So that could be. It could be the way to go. Supporter, it just gives you bananas. Can you imagine?
I would assume.
All it did was just giving you
Nanab berries.
Throwing bananas at your entire team. All right, let's take a look at the final.
Actually, they're not Nanab. They're actually Tropius fruit specifically. Which, funnily enough, is a separate fruit that Tropius just eats a lot.
Most disappointing water starter for me, Inteleon. I know I'm probably alone here. It's fine if you love Inteleon. Let's make him bigger there. And by the way,
I haven't heard this one.
What they could do with this Pokemon inside of Pokemon Unite, a sniper inside of Pokemon Unite could be huge. That would be really cool. This is not my personal favorite. This Pokemon, I felt like after it evolved from Sobel, I was thinking that's not exactly what I was hoping
Drizzile,
turned into.
Sobel, Drizzile, and Inteleon
is what we could be seeing from this Pokemon. It could be awesome. Obviously, it's a starter Pokemon. It's a 3-stage Evo. We've got Goodra, 3-stage Evo. Tropius is 1, and then Chandelure also 3-stage Evo.
Litwick, Lantern, Chandelure. It's 3. Litwick, Lantern, Chandelure. Yeah.
I think this could be a really cool
Yeah. They were hinting at Chandelure pretty heavily in the Christmas art, so that makes sense. None of the others were hinted at all, though. No Goodra, no Inteleon, no Tropius at all.
It's not my favorite water starter by a long ways.
No, there's a lot of good water starters.
Litwick, Lampent,
kind of a loaded category.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a 3-stage, and then my brain went, wait, what are the 3 stages? Yes. An invisible sniper. Oh boy. As if we don't need more invisibility in this game. So I'd like to hear from
we've already got Greninja.
Chandelure's power, hopefully,
I guess this is going to be a Decidueye problem, where they're just going to have stupid range and have 0 mobility, 0 health. Which is fine. You know, like, I love snipers, so I'm fine with that.
Rillaboom, not there. Goodra, heck yeah, Goodra.
So happy for Goodra. So happy.
For sure. Goodra.
That's a day 1 buy. I'm tempted to do coins for it, but I'm not going to commit to that because that's how we got the $20 Zoroark. Not committing to that.
We got some Tropius love. What is the topic? The topic is 4 possible leaked Pokemon coming to Unite. I'll go over them one more time before we get out of here. We've got Inteleon possibly coming.
So hype. No one cares.
Tropius.
No one cares. I mean, that one's actually pretty cool for like a random Pokemon. Hyper than Dodrio by far.
And then finally, Goodra.
Yes! So happy for that. That's one of my favorites. That's literally on my Violet team.
Obviously, I'm the kind of person who often uses the term "bae." You can hear it in the way that I speak. So I hope you.
I believe it. I've been thinking about switching, starting to say it. Oh, dude, that's so hype.
I love you all very much.
My squishy gooey. Yay!
Stay safe out there. I'll give you a little kiss and yeehaw.
My squishy gooey.
We did it.
Huey. That's so hype. I'm so excited. Then we'll watch the other one.
Trainers, I'm Teeds. How's it going? We got some spicy leaks today from El Chico,
Spicy.
our main data miner, and Leaker for Pokemon Unite. It seems this may just be like our next defender, which is long overdue, or at least a defender that's going to be in Pokemon Unite at some point. It's been about a year, trainers. A year since we got a defender.
So hype.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I know it's like in January since our last.
I hope Goodra's not a defender. Ah, shoot.
This is just leaks and data mines. Things can change until officially announced by Pokemon Unite themselves.
Shoot.
Take it with a grain of salt.
A defender that I actually like. No.
We've smashed that 52% goal. Let's see if we can reach 55%, and I'll be sure to keep you updated.
If Goodra's a defender, I bet they're going to be broken, because they're absolutely going to have the attack stats to do whale. Just whale on the enemy.
Let me know in the comments down below. I also will be doing a
We don't have very
giveaway
many
as
special
well,
defenders,
so
do we?
link will be down below too if you'd like to have an extra
I
chance
guess
to
it's
win
not really a
that.
good idea
As you can
considering
see
the
to
people that can burn them
tonight,
down are
our
attackers. They should really have a higher
next
defense than
Pokemon
special
to win the
defense, but
game
whatever.
will be Goodra.
Yes! I'm still so happy!
The cool thing though is
I'm
that
so
Goodra
happy
also
about
has
this.
his Suen form, which is Steel and Dragon. No idea what form it will be if it comes to Pokemon.
I mean,
There
I'm
is a
betting that
chance
it's gonna
it
be
will be Suen,
normal.
just like Ninetales is in its Alolan form. Goodra evolves from Sliggoo, or it's a Suen form.
It could be a defender though,
Suen,
if it was the
which I
Hisuian.
freaking adore.
That would absolutely be
So I'm really
defender.
that this is coming to Pokemon Unite because I would love to play as Sliggoo. I also like to apologize if I'm saying these names wrong. I am very bad at pronunciations. Before I become Sliggoo, we also have Goomy. Now Goomy is also very cute, but I don't know what it is. I just really like how Sliggoo looks. I don't know why. I think it's because I had like a little pet snail when I was a little kid. When I was really, really young. But
Little
yeah, I love
cutie.
Goomy, and Goomy is just also mega adorable.
Little
Goodra is said to
Goomy.
be friendly natured. When
Gooey.
it grows close to someone, it will hug them and leave them coated in slime. Kinda gross. Here's the stats for Goodra.
Worth.
It has a ton of special defense, and its Hisuian form has a ton of special and normal defense. Got pretty low health, and it's got low speed. I feel like this Pokemon would be a defender if it comes to Pokemon
Nice
Unite.
snapback.
What do you think, trainers? I will just be guessing what the roles may be based on the stats of the Pokemon from Bulbapedia. Just let you know that. So if you have a different answer, feel free to let me know in the comments down below.
So hype.
Has some more leaks about what one of the next Pokemon can be in Pokemon Unite as well. Though he does say take this specifically with a grain of salt, as these next leaks are just based on what Alchico Eevee thinks it is on the data that he has. So we have
Oh, I'm so
Chandelure.
hyped.
Chandelure is a
Which
ghost
we all know
type
is
that
coming.
was introduced in Generation 5. It represents literally a chandelier, and the crazy thing about it is that its flames do not burn their victims physically.
This one is
Rather, it
from
burns their
Pokken
victims
Deluxe. This one's
spirits.
definitely coming.
Now, that is
It's
super
not only
cool.
coming, it's also
Chandelure
going to
has
be
3
like
stages.
we're
Literally
gonna see
the
moves
most
from
beautiful
that
I've ever
moveset,
seen in my
right? 'Cause
entire
we already have a
life.
good idea of
Like,
what's going to be
super
here.
cute candles. I would love to have this as merch in my room because, like, look at this candle. I need this as a candle in my room. Can you imagine playing as Litwick? This has to be one of the cutest Pokemon I've ever
Litwick.
seen in my life. It then evolves into
Litwick.
Lampent and then into Chandelure.
Oh, Lampent,
Based on its
Lamp.
stats, this
What did I
Pokemon
say?
has very high special attack.
Lantern.
Defensive is pretty
Whoops.
low, so this is giving me very attacker vibes. I could see Chandelure come to the game at some point, as it is
Lantern is
popular
Chinchou's
Pokemon.
evolution.
And if you haven't seen my
Whoops.
video yet on it, which will be linked down below as well, a
It's not
lot
my
of
fault they
people
named
from
2
the
different
video
Pokemon after a
have
lamp.
into the game.
Both of
So
which were
one of the things
uncreative.
Chandelure also made it. It's actually insane how
But
many
Lantern is way
Pokemon
cooler.
based on this list. So like Pokemon Unite brings Pokemon into the game based on this list. It's being proven more and more as time goes on. So again, if you haven't seen that and you want to see what Pokemon have a chance, like a high chance to come to the game, it will be linked down below. The next one Alchico Eevee said it could be is Tropius. Tropius is a dual grass and flying type Pokemon.
Which is still weird.
Generation 3.
Why is he
As a
flying?
kid, I thought this Pokemon was so
Right?
freaking cool because I loved dinosaurs as a kid.
It's based on a sauropod, which is like the least flying dinosaur.
You know what I mean. But it looks like
At least the
interesting
large
thing about
sauropods
Tropius is
anyway,
that it
which is
grows
what this is
fruits
based on.
next, and then the fruits can be consumed by other Pokemon and humans.
Dragapult,
Based on
mad
its
fun,
stats,
by the way.
it's pretty rounded out.
Tried it for the first time
Has
during free
pretty
weekend. By the way,
low
free weekend, you can try any Pokemon for free.
Like, this is very all-roundery.
All
So it's
Pokemon
very
have
all-rounder vibes.
are
I
on
would say that's
rotation
how
for the
each
next
everything is looking,
2 days,
like,
basically.
nothing out
Today,
more
tomorrow,
with
Saturday,
this-
Sunday.
with the stats here. Next Pokemon Alchico Eevee thinks it may be is Inteleon. You guys, I love Sobble. I think Sobble is so cute. I'd love to play as Sobble specifically. Sobble evolves into Drizzle, who just looks
Drizzile.
like Reggie and is going through a phase, mom, and then evolves into Inteleon. Inteleon was introduced in Generation 8. It also has a Gigantamax version, which looks super sick in my opinion. I don't think we will ever see that in Pokemon Unite, at least anytime soon. Based on its stats, it has a very high special attack and high speed. So from these stats, I would say it will be a special attacker speedster, which I'd like to
Unlikely.
see in the game. I really hope they bring like all the starters from every
Highly
Pokemon
unlikely
game
that they would add a
into the game.
sniper as a
That would be very
speedster.
cool.
Surely
I'd
they
love
would
to
just
see
make it like
Rico carry
Decidueye again.
Sprigatito. I love them. And Quacks, okay, all of
True,
them.
they could go
Let's
machine
see
gun
what
instead
they
of
say.
sniper,
Okay,
but I mean, its
before I go
Gigamax
any
is
further,
literally a sniper.
one more leak, and it's
Not
not
only is
from
it a sniper, it's a sniper on a sniper tower.
with a massive,
Looking like
massive grain of salt.
looking like
This
Xylus in
message
Gmod.
from one of my friends who asked if I had seen
No
the
one
leaks
gets
that
that
he
joke.
came across. It is not from Alchico Eevee. I need to stress that because Alchico Eevee is our most reliable source of leaks at the moment. But apparently,
Dirty
on
Bipper.
the Japanese
Aww.
someone leaked a defender or the next defender that can be coming to Pokemon Unite.
This was so free if Cinder lived.
Out there, just in case it is true and it comes true, etc. Because that would at least make this leak more credible in the future, and that means I can look into the leaks more often if it does come true. But as I said, it's not Alchico Eevee. It's not the most reliable source of information yet. Please take it with a massive grain of salt. But because it's from the Japanese server, I'm very interested to see if they have some different information that we get. I have no idea. But apparently 2 moves were found in the data mine, which included a moveset that only 2 Pokemon of all of the Pokemon can use. So we have Lycanroc and Sudowoodo. But this moveset includes Woodhammer, which eliminated Lycanroc. But before they saw Woodhammer, it was Lycanroc and Sudowoodo. So that means
I haven't heard this one.
could be coming to Pokemon Unite as a defender. This doesn't mean Goodra is not
I would
coming.
much prefer
If both these
Lycanroc.
Pokemons come to the game and they're both defenders, it would just
Because I also like
games
Lycanroc.
probably. What do you think about
I didn't like it too much at first, but it's grown on me. I liked the daylight one, and now the nighttime one has grown on me.
Both as defenders in the game because
Sorry,
both
Dusk.
Sudowoodo has very high defense, but low special defense.
Is Dusk the special one?
Defender,
I don't
everything
remember.
else is pretty low average. So I would love to see Sudowoodo. I think it'd be really cool. I'd also love to see Lycanroc in the game at some
That would
point.
be pretty cool if we got Lycanroc and like Mew, it had 3 options, and it could turn into 3 different forms based on it. Maybe it turned into different Pokemon based on which map it is.
Your answers down below. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one. Feel free to subscribe if you're about to be notified. Bye.
Probably not, though. I feel like the different kinds of Lycanroc would all be individual. Hype, though.
Have Lycanroc and Sudowoodo. But this moveset includes Woodhammer, which eliminated Lycanroc. Sudowoodo, Pokemon of all of the Pokemon can use. So we have Lycanroc and idea. But apparently 2 moves were found in the data mine, which included a moveset that only 2 Pokemon of all of the Pokemon can use. So we have Lycanroc and Sudowoodo. But this moveset includes Woodhammer, included a moveset that we get on the Japanese server. I'm very interested to see if they have some different information that we get. I have no idea. But apparently 2 moves were found in the data mine, which included...
That's wild. I would love Lycanroc, but sad if they got ratioed. Lycanroc's so cool. Rockruff. That's true. It could be moves for 2 separate characters. You know, like that is an option. But you know, Rock Smash Woodhammer for Sudowoodo would make sense. Be weird for them to drop 2 random characters back to back, though. To go Comfey and then immediately into Tropius and then immediately into Sudowoodo, right? Like that's like 3 fairly unpopular characters back to back, which not really back to back, but I mean they usually spread them out quite a bit, right? Like we had the first random character that we had was Cram, and then it took like what 4 months before they released Trevenant. And then after that, it was like Dodrio, which took like another 4 months. Right? All of the other characters either were in Pokken or were fairly popular. Or were like expected, right? Like Mew, the EVs, those were expected. Right? And then you have stuff like Buzzwole, very popular. And stuff like that. So that's kind of wild. I would expect more traditional characters before then. Excuse me. They also added Zoroark, which is pretty popular. Before that, Hoopa, a mythical. We got Clefairy, Clefable, which is very popular in Japan. And kind of popular in general. That's fine. Yeah, Lantern is the fish. That's Chinchou's evolution, which I also quite like. Which explains why... Hold on. Sorry. Which also explains why I remembered it and not Lampent, because who remembers Lampent? Even Litwick is more popular than that. So that's wild. Oh well. Super hyped for these though. Oh well. Nice to see that. Can't wait to see some of the other stuff that comes in. We're still waiting on Comfy, but I imagine now that which one is it? Dragapult is out for coins. It's only a matter of time before that countdown gets started. Possibly even this coming Monday. We'll see. Yuffie. Not even anywhere close to as annoying as Yuffie was anyway. Your Yumi was anyway in LoL. For anyone wondering, yeah, Yumi is a support character in League of Legends, which is notorious for being incredibly frustrating and difficult to play against, with borderline no weaknesses. They are a little cat on a flying carpet that is able to possess, so to speak, teammates, allies, right? And when they do so, they kind of just flow into them and are invincible. They are untargetable, they are intangible, etc. Like they cannot be damaged at all, even by damage over time, to my knowledge. This gives the champion a buff. It increases a bunch of their stats quite a bit. It gives Yumi the opportunity to heal them, and Yumi cannot be attacked. And when the ally eventually dies, Yumi has no cooldowns on their moves and can immediately dash away, either attaching to another ally if there's a larger fight, or just immediately diving under their own tower to safety, and having pretty good damage output while they're alone, such that you can't really effectively push them either. So you're dealing with two enemies, and then you're dealing with one enemy. And so it's like there's three people in the lane, as opposed to the normal two. And there's very little counterplay. There's very little that you can do against this strategy, other than just, have a numbers advantage. Right, there's not much you can do about it. And Yumi is quite vehemently hated in the community as a result. And also, it has made League of Legends fans very paranoid about them appearing in this game, as Comfy does have a similar ability to attach to an ally and heal them. However, the buffs that Comfy gives are quite minimal, and Comfy has basically no movement options and no damage options when not attached. So the differences are quite stark. Comfy, in my opinion, doesn't really have much of a risk of being anywhere near that level of annoying unless they double or triple the amount of healing that they do, which clearly they're pretty wary about considering all the other problems they've had with healing so far. But they're also thinking about adding a anti-healing item, which means that there's a distinct chance that they're balancing Comfy's healing around that healing nerf that's about to happen. Nerf, quote unquote. Which means that until those items come out, Comfy might actually be a bit too strong, which is a distinct possibility. But alas. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Super hyped for all of this news, and hopefully we can get something very interesting soon enough. Can't wait to see all the beautiful stuff, and hopefully I will have a little bit of free time in the coming days. Not likely, but possible. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Bye! Peace!